Alright guys, welcome back to Season 3 here at Cobra E Racing Series. Tonight we're starting with the Arca boys here all on Cobra channel. First race of Season 3 here at Daytona. It looks like we got a little bit of a light field the start of this season in the Arca. It looks like we got 7 guys checked in to make the race. We got a few guys that are on the roster, but they have, I don't know if they're running into issues tonight or if they forgot, but hopefully we'll pick up some more of the regulars for next week's race. But yeah, super excited here. We're going to have some good pack racing here with these guys from Arca in the Cobra series. So just waiting to see if we have, waiting for an invite from Brink so we can join in. But yeah, guys, I also want to just mention we also here at the same time, if you are able to or if you want to, we're going to have 2 races streaming at the same time here. I have the Arca race here on the Cobra chat, and you can also check out the Xfinity series on the GC Sports chat. We are returning back to GC Sports for another year. Both the Xfinity and the Cup series will be broadcasted on GC Sports, and the Arca race will be here on Cobra. So just wanted to throw that out. Anybody who's watching or will be watching this, like I said, you're going to have opportunity to watch 2 races at one time for Cobra E Racing, both here on the Cobra YouTube channel and the GC Sports channel. So I'm going to look and check out and see if I can join the race, and I'll be right back. So yeah, I'm back. Looks like we're going to be joining the race here. It looks like boys are underway here at Daytona. They are running, I believe, a 50% race. They'll be running stages and cautions. Like I said, we're going to have these guys' new season. Like I said, we got a little bit of a light field for Daytona, but these guys that are down here, they are there's some talented drivers down here. The reason why they're down here is just they just happened that they did not get drafted to either Xfinity or Cup teams. So I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh, I might have just jumped in at the end of Xfinity. Or at the end of qualifying. I apologize for that. And it looks like the whole field is... So I don't know if we're running into issues with our lobby, but it looks like the guys all, I don't know if legged out or what's going on there. But I will be getting some information on there, what happened there with that lobby. But as we chat, we'll chat a little bit more here on Season 3 here. Yeah, so just a little bit more chatting on Season 3 here. Like I said, we got a little bit of super excited here. We got like I said, we're running a Cup race, an Xfinity race. They both have teams on it. They're both fields of 20. Yeah, and then like I said, the leftover guys that didn't get drafted. They are in the Arca series. Sorry, I'll apologize for. I'm reading my phone at the same time here, so I'm getting a little displacement on my as I'm talking. But like I said, I just want to say a little bit. With how season 3 is working here in Cobra, like I said, these guys are the like I said, these guys aren't good. These guys are talented drivers, but they just happen to be down in Arca. And just because they're in Arca doesn't mean they can't move up either into the Xfinity. So these captains are going to be looking at these drivers. So if somebody ain't performing on their Xfinity team, or if their Cup team driver isn't, they can get dropped down Xfinity, and then they can even get dropped out Xfinity. So these Arca guys, they're driving. I mean, they got something to prove here. They're just not out here trying to just have a night of racing for nothing. So, but yeah, I'm super excited the way the layout is here. Like I said, we got a little bit of a light car count tonight here for our Arca guys, but and we're anticipating to have more guys coming in or showing up here as the season goes on. Like I said, it's the first night. A couple guys might be didn't realize what time it was starting and all that stuff, but I'm expecting to see more guys show up in the following weeks. So, like I said, super excited with these guys. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a good race. But yeah, as I'm loading in here, we're taking off here. So it looks like, yeah, we got a car. Looks like we got a load of 6. So we got a field of 6 guys out here. Looks like we're running with the number 17 of Brinkerhoff. So if he got the pole, obviously he got the pole for this race. And so yeah, it looks like we got Brink leading the charge with Nike boy Will driving the number 1 car. Denkate driving the pink and green machine of 75. The 3 goes to Turf Tech 92. Warpig is driving the number 17. So we got a couple blue and black cars out there. So I don't know if they're working together or what the whole deal is. Bad guy driving the number 10 or the 73. So yeah, as we load up here, we're going down the backstretch here. We gotta look like single file. I'm not expecting these guys to do too much being too aggressive here right now. Also, I don't have an IRR, so it's going to be kind of I'm not sure how many laps we're going to have left here. Brick was normally going to be at my IRR, but he didn't want to be able to do that tonight because he wanted to be able to talk to these guys and work together. So we're going to do the best we can on this Daytona night. So, but yeah, like I said again, super excited for these guys. Be able to showcase what they got and what they can prove out here. So, but yeah, as we go down the backstretch here, looks like looks like Denkate at 75 went to the high line, but he didn't get much help from the 73 or the 3 car. So it's going to be curious. They're going to need to get, I don't know if 3-on-3 cars or be able to make that outside lane work or not. It'll be interesting to see. But it looks like as the number 17 of Brinkerhoff moves up to that top row to catch up on that, he moves back down to the bottom. So he's playing the game there. He sees these guys, whatever the line's moving, he's jumping up in front of it. So he's doing a good job out there of running. Oh, he got loose. He sent looks like he sent the blue car of Warpig. I think that's Warpig that lost a few spots. So they're a little mumble jumbled here. But yeah, it's hopefully these guys all keep the draft. No one falls out of the draft. I know that's no fun when you lose a draft and you're riding around on a Sunday afternoon. That's pretty much what it feels like. But these guys, like I said, there will be stages. I'm not sure if they're going to have any green flag pit stops. But yeah, so as we come out of going down the backstretch, I see the leader still the number 17 of Brink in that orange and black. I believe that is a Toyota. So we got Toyota leading these boys. We got a Toyota right behind them. So we got any fans of Toyotas out there? We got two in this field. Then it looks like we got a Chevy, Ford, Chevy, and a Chevy. So if I'm looking at this right, I think it was only one Ford out there. So yeah, the number one of Nike boys running a Toyota moves to the outside. Denke moves outside with him as Brink moves up to catch that moving line. So yeah, as I was watching this, I see Brink, outside line forms up. They do a little push like down the straightaway. He picks that straight line or that line up top up, and then before he gets down the corner, he moves down into that bottom lane because obviously that's a shorter way around the track. So, and most of the time guys like that. So, but it looks like you're running a 3x3 here, 3-on-3. So it's gonna be interesting. Now it looks like they got enough run up top. It looks like they can push past Brink in the corner, which that's where they lose all their momentum is in the corner. With those two guys hanging down. Now Brink moves up again to catch that top line. And we'll see what happens here in the bottom, if those guys can push them up there. Yeah, and like I was saying, with the Arca guys here this year, they're able to run custom paint jobs. So the guy looks like that's not out there, and I don't know if it happened, he lagged out already, is Derek Cope. Not sure why he didn't start the race. Yeah, that's one guy that was in here. I was just talking a little bit ago at the party. So it'll be interesting to see. That's where our 7th car was supposed to be. So like going back, we call this the Arca series. They're running the Xfinity cars, but they're allowed to run a custom paint job. So it gives these guys a little bit of freedom. It's interesting to see what kind of paint jobs these guys come up with. If they change it from week to week, or they'll run the same paint scheme all week. But yeah, like I said, this is new to us this year. Like I said, the Arca series is new. So like I said, going back, Cobra we raced the Cup cars on Friday night at 9:30 Eastern, the Xfinity at 8 Eastern, and also the Arca at 8 Eastern. Then we also run our truck series on Sunday nights. So yeah, anybody out there watching or will tune in after this or watching live? I mean, like I said, we got many opportunities to watch some league racing for Cobra, e-racing. So as I'm back here, looks like I'm not totally sure what happened to Brink, but he shuffled back to 4th place. And we have what must have been an issue on the track because we got one guy that has lost the draft. So yeah, as we follow along here with these guys, they're doing some racing here. I'm pretty impressed with, they're moving and doing. They haven't been all just lined up on like a freight train on the bottom. They're racing each other a little bit. I don't see anybody too aggressive. Let's fall back and see who. Oh, that's tough break for Turf Tech there, 92. He must have gotten into a little bit of a incident there where he lost the draft, but he's got plenty of time. Like I said, we're running stages, so he's just going to have to bear the boring driving out there, running by himself, but he'll be back in the pack here once it comes to stage time. So riding back up front, looks like we're riding around. Looks like Nike Boy Will's in first, with War Pig in second, with Denkate running third, Brinkerhoff running fourth. Oh, Denkate's running fifth. Sorry, my bad. That'd be Bad Guy running third. And like I said, with these guys being a light field, it looks like they just got a 1 week more points. One week above. Oh, looks like Bad Guy got into War Pig a little bit, which would be interesting to see if he can hang on to the draft. He's at that critical spot there where he might lose it. So riding around here with Bad Guys, for a paint job on there, that's pretty impressive paint job. I'm kind of liking that. I like that black and pink, a little neon green in there with the blue number. That's it's a good combination. I mean, I always like that black and pink type combo, but yeah, as they're slicing and dicing here, like I said, I'm not too sure how many laps are left in this stage. And I believe that is the end of the stage. So that gives the guys in the back that lost the draft, they're going to be sucked up right up into this pack again. So as we wait for these guys to get their adjustments in, and we'll get them relined up, and we'll tear them loose again for the second stage. We'll rack them and stack them and send them flying. So, and I don't know if I was watching correctly. I don't know I believe Bad Guy pulled off that stage win. So. But yeah, I'm just going to take a little bit of time, just like I said, we're going to promote the Cobra. Anybody out there watching, you're wanting to join the Cobra series, just, shoot out a message to one of the drivers. If you know a buddy that's racing this league, you can shoot out to them, or you can shoot out to any one of us admins and, find out an admin. Best bet is you can reach out to one of the admins on the PlayStation Network or Messenger. Be glad to help you. Like most newcomers, they're going to be coming into this series, to start out, and that's where these guys. That's where you come to start out in Cobra, but. We're riding around with Brink here yet, so it looks like the number one of I got those blue cars are the same. I'm having a hard time. Yeah, so the number one car, Nike Boy, is leading this race, and Warpig is running third. So we're running with Nike Boy running in P1 with Breaker off in P2, Warpig in P3 with Turf Tech running P4 with Bad Guy P5 and Denke P6. But as you see, the Bad Guy and Denke go that top there, see if they can get a little push momentum, trying to see if anybody else wants to join the party. But being this early in the stage here, I'm pretty sure that there's going to ride some laps out here. But I could be wrong. These guys, like I said, they're all in a party together, so they're talking. They're able to chit-chat and communicate. So it ain't like nobody can hear each other, out there racing. So. Oh, and unfortunately again, Turf Tech, I believe, got moved again, but I believe they're still in the draft. Front two cars kind of broke away, but those guys behind can still line up. They'll catch these guys. So if there was any teamwork at all, it looks like Turf Tech is on the brink of losing the draft. If they can hear each other, if Denke can just, but it looks like he caught him. No worries. I was going to say, if Denke could just blow up just a hair for him to catch back up on his bumper, they could suck back up to the pack. But it looks like they're all there. And as CEO of the league and stuff, we got we got a great group of admins in here. But like I said, as CEO, racing comes far and few between for me, between duties and making sure these guys get broadcasted and stuff. But these guys racing at Daytona, I love racing plate tracks. I mean, I like racing other tracks. I mean, all tracks, but I'm really excited. I'd like slicing and dicing here on these super speedways with guys, and to me it's a lot of fun. I know some guys don't like it, they think it's boring racing, but I've always enjoyed it, and I think there's a lot of guys out there that still enjoy it. There's a lot of guys that talk about that they do like it, but there's also a few that really don't care for super speedways. But 'cause it's pretty much hammer down, stay in the draft, work with guys. It's a different style of racing. And it really is up in the air. Anybody can win. I mean, when you come to a plate track, there's really no favorites in it. I mean, any one, but you can have 4 cars out there or 34 cars out there, and any one of them is able to pull off the win at these kind of tracks. So it's fun watching these guys as we see Brink move back into that first place spot as he leads Warpig there in second, but you got the 73, a Bad Guy, working outside with Nike Boy, and it looks like Turf Tech is there running, and I believe Denkate's going to catch up on his bumper and they get a push of 4 cars on the outside. So yeah, as we get back to the race here, looks like we got Brinkerhoff still running, leading that pack, running. Like I said, he's playing it smart. That outside lane gets a run going down the straightaways, and he moves up to catch that pack. And then when he gets down into the corners, he moves down in the bottom lane. So he's doing what he needs to stay out in front of these guys. So it'd just be interesting how long these guys will have patience out there with each other before they start getting aggressive, and it always does. Usually when the third stage rolls around, the friendships go away, and it's pretty much every man for himself, because they all want that victory, and who can blame them? They want to win. They want to be known as they have a victory, a win in a race, and I mean it's part of racing, And just one side note, like I said, we have a double line rule here where nobody can go below the yellow line to make a pass. It's just pretty much kind of like real life NASCAR. That rule stands even on here, because otherwise we'd have putting some guys in some pretty particular positions out here if guys were dipping down below the yellow line to make a pass. So that rule is in effect here in Cobra, and oh, and it looks like Brink didn't get down on that lower line, so now he's drag racing these guys down the back chute. And it looks like that bottom line is going to carry the momentum going into the corner. So Brink's going to lose the lead there. And unfortunately, it looks like Turf is going to lose that draft again. So another tough break for that number 3 car. But remember, there's going to be one more stage left, so he's going to have another opportunity to get back up in this pack. It's like these guys, they want to run that outside line, but no one wants to stay committed to it. They make a move on the outside, but just not enough to. That's what's hard when you got a pack of 5 cars. I mean, it's gonna be pretty tough to make that pass. Oh, looks like Brink and Bad Guy got into each other a little bit, sent Bad Guy up to the wall, but he did not lose. I think he's still in the draft there. I think he should have the draft of Brink, I believe. I know Brink still got the draft. So if Bad Guy loses the draft here, his bet is maybe to drop back. Oh, and now Brink is in the wall again. A little bit of contact there from the... Oh, they're racing for the end of the stage. So that's the end of the stage. So Nike Boy winning that stage with Denkate coming in second, War Pig coming in third, Brinkerhoff fourth, Bad Guy fifth, and Turf comes in that 6th spot. So yeah, as we line them up here for that 3rd stage, we're going to rack them and stack them for this 3rd stage and send them flying here. They're going to get their last stage break adjustments. It's a good thing. We haven't had no yellows yet. Now, like I said, coming into the 3rd stage, that might change. With only 6 cars out here, I don't know how aggressive they're going to get, because it's going to take 2 or 3 cars for that yellow to be thrown. So it'll be interesting to find out how we go here in the last stage. So as we crank it up, it looks like Nike Boy is sitting on the inside with War Pig on the outside, with Brinkerhoff 2nd row inside, Denkate 2nd row outside, and Bad Guy and Turf Tech there rounding up the top 6. It was interesting to see there with that outside lane of Brinkerhoff was making a move there, and that number one car moved up just a little bit to get that side draft off Brinkerhoff for him to get that extra momentum going down in the corner. So yeah, like I said, you could pick up side draft off these super speedways and everything. So it's these guys are willing to make trying to race or trying to get all the momentum they can. So you see these guys move up a little bit to a car without trying to make great contact. They're trying to pick up that side draft off them. As you can see, a big time run there by 17, but he had nowhere to go with it. With Warpig there had a run coming down the back chute there. He moved to the outside. He had a quick run. With the 75, Denkate now moved up to pick up in front of him, and so did Bad Guy. So these guys are paying attention. They see guys move to the outside behind them. They are jumping up in front of them, trying to make that line work. But I think eventually these guys are going to go too wide and go 3 deep, and then I believe they're going to battle it out. So it looks like Turf Tech is running 3rd place right now on that bottom line, that number 3 car. So he's had some couple tough breaks here so far in his race. He's lost the draft twice. As he moves out to the outside, he has a run to the outside. If anybody goes with him, to give him a little push. Number 17 of Denkate goes up top. They're going to get in line with him, and so is Bad Guy. If he can hang on to the draft, he's looking to hang on to the draft. So if they're talking right now, maybe one guy will let up a little bit for him to suck back up. But yeah, it looks like he did. So he's back in the pack. He didn't lose it. So now these guys are running single file with Nike Boy in first, Brinkerhoff in second, Warpig in third, Turf in fourth, Denkate in fifth, and Bad Guy in sixth. So, like I said before, anybody watches this now or in the future, you know, like I said, we're a little light tonight. There's 19 cars on the roster for this league, so for the Arca series. So we'll see what's going on for next week. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a few more cars out in Arca for the next week's race. And next week, I believe we're going to be at Atlanta, so kind of another speedway where the guys can pretty much drive her as hard as they can. So, yeah, so we got 14 races on the schedule. I believe there's 2 road courses in the regular season, 1 in playoffs. A little bit how playoffs work is top 8 in points will make the playoffs. We have a playoff chase run, and so yeah, these guys got a big jump on the rest of the field. So if we get more cars coming in next week, you know, these guys got a whole week's worth of points on them. So it's, you know, they're here. Like I said, it seems kind of, can't really look at it as being disappointed for only having 6 cars. We did have 7 cars signed up. It looks like Derek Cope must have had internet issues, so he didn't even make the race. So we would have had 7. But, yeah, I mean, these guys are doing an excellent job out there running. I mean, they're racing good, showing a little action. They're just not a freight train on the bottom. They're trying different things. And these guys are a great group of guys, so. So I'm going to do a little segment here that we're trying in Cobra. Oh, there's our first wreck. Is that going to be enough to bring out a yellow? And it looks like it did. I don't believe that's the end of the race. So we could be under our first caution of the race tonight. And I believe that's what it is. These guys are fixing damage, putting tires on, and all that good stuff. The reline up here, we'll rack them and stack them again. And once these guys get going, we're going to do a little thing I like to call it down here is the Cobra cranks it up segment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break here, turn up my volume, and let you guys hear a little bit of the race engines and the roar out there. These guys battling it out. Okay, we're back. So it looks like we're running with old Nike boys running. Still got that lead running in first place with Warpig running in second with the outside row of Bad Guy trying to make a push out there on the outside. No help again, but we got Brinkerhoff in third on the bottom with Denkate and Turf. They're out there working. I don't know if they're out there trying to work that outside line a little bit. Like I said, I just want to say again, like Cobra here, like I said, on every Friday night at 8 Eastern. The Arca Boy series will be on this channel for you guys to watch. Also at 8 o'clock Eastern on the GC Sports channel, you'll see the Cobra Xfinity race. And at 9:30, you'll see the Cobra Cup race. So, when you're done watching Arca series here on the Cobra channel, flip on over to the Cups GC Sports channel at 9:30 Eastern and check out the Cobra Cup guys as they battle it out tonight here at Daytona. So you got 3 different options to watch in Cobra Racing League. So we'd like to get it out there. Like I said, to thank like to thank Taddy over there at GC Sports. We started running on the Cup and Xfinity guys over there on GC Sports about halfway through the season last year, and it's really gained the league a lot of exposure. From when we went in from season 2 to season 3, we picked up a ton more new guys. I believe that's just from the exposure over on GC Sports, and we got a really good relationship with Taddy over there in GC. Taddy is also, he does our broadcasting for the Xfinity race that runs at the same time. He's also a team captain and driver in the Cup Series. So like I said, I'd like to give a big shout out to Taddy. You know, we have a good relationship with GC Sports for having them being able to, we broadcast our Cobra races up there on the GC Sports channel. So like I said, you know, these guys are raced for something. You know, these captains, you know, by streaming this over here on Cobra, you know, captains they got video to go back and look at these guys race. Oh, we got a big wreck there in the back. Is that going to be enough to bring out the yellow? I believe so. It looks like we're under our second caution here with the number 1 and Nike Boy leading after the caution flag flies, with Warpig and Bad Guy. So I'm not too sure what happened. I seen Turf hit the wall. I'm not sure what led up to that. I don't know if he got. Obviously, a couple cars got into each other, but I'm trying to figure out what number Warpig is. That blue Ford. I don't know if that, I believe, is that 87? It's hard to see that number. Yeah, I believe that's 87. So here we go. We got them racked and stacked, ready to let them fly loose again one more time. So as they come down to the flag to get that green flag, and here we go. Right off the bat, Breakerhoff's pushing for that position, trying to get down to that inside lane, and that didn't work for me as he slid up, kind of made contact with the wall. Looks like we still got Nike Boy leading the charge in that Toyota. I believe, if you had to say, I believe he's led the most laps so far tonight. He's got a strong running car up there. He's staying in front of everybody. I know he ran second for quite a while to Brink, but once he established that lead, he's been a pretty tough character up there. Pretty tough customer, I should say. But so I believe we're getting to the point of the race where these guys got to start bunching up. It's going to be, you know, these guys sitting in third. You know, are they going to third, fourth place? These are the guys that are going to say, hey, you guys, you know, we're going to make a run. You're going to want to push me to the lead and get a second place finish, or are we going to finish in fourth, fifth, and sixth? So. Oh, we got an issue out there on the track. Oh, Dinkate went through the grass, tried to collect it, could not, and he hit that outside wall. So that's pretty much going to end his night, I believe. Yeah, that's just a one-car deal. So the other cars are still sitting. That's a tough break for Dinkate. Does he right around here with Dinkate? He's riding around on the apron. He must have a ton of damage. We'll be seeing if he, yep, he looks like he's going to have to hit the pits. Nope, he is not. He's not going down pit road. He's just riding around on the back. So I don't know if he's just going to lower down until the pack comes around and just run with the pack and maybe help somebody. Or, yeah, I'm not sure. But his turf back there trying to keep up with the pack too. He does catch that. So now we got a pack of 5. So now it's really going to get interesting here how these guys, those 3 guys on the top, they stay together. They can go get the momentum and get those guys on the bottom. But, you know, most likely those guys are going to jump up the block. And as Nike Boy goes to the outside with no help, everybody leaves him hanging on the dry side. But we got Bad Guy leading us. Oh, Brink is on the apron. Can he hang on to it? No, he hits the wall hard. So now we're down to 4 cars in this lead pack. Tough break for Brink. Strong car all race. Up there riding his first, second, most of the night. Now I don't know sure if he got tapped down there or what happened. He hit that apron, but he was unable to collect it. Excuse me. And gather it as he nose plants the wall hard. He's got a ton of damage. And he comes down to pit road, so he's going to fix his damage. And I don't know if there's going to be other green, if the rest of the guys got to make a green flag pit stop, but he's coming down to get all bandaged up and stuff. So let's get back up to the racing here with Bad Guy still leading us in the 73 with War Pig behind pushing with number 1 and Nike Boy behind him. Now, I wish, fellas, we had some way to knowing how many laps were left. Like I said, next week we should have Brink doing our in-race reporting. So, yeah, like I said, we're running Daytona here, and he wanted to be able to communicate with these other drivers, so we went without an IRR. But if I was a guessing man, I would say we have not too many left to run. So it's going to be interesting here to see what these... oh, they're trying to go 3 wide. Now, it looks like Brink has retired from the race. Yeah, just need, like I said, I'd like to apologize. I get some long pauses in there. Being the CEO of a league with 3 races, I could constantly looking at my phone, and I mean, it's not much of an excuse, but and it looks like I got word from Glitch. Brink got tied up into the glitch. So that's what he was saying what happened to him. That's why then he just retired from the night. So going back to the racing. So we're at the end of our race. And I believe our winner is the number 73 of Bad Guy. We'll get the official results here. But I believe the number 73 Chevrolet of Bad Guy is our winner here at Daytona. So yeah, that's the end of the race, guys. Super excited with that. Like I said, the number 73 of Bad Guy is your race winner. So that puts him on to the... He picks up the first victory of the year here in the Arca series for Cobra. It looks like Turf Tech picked up the fastest lap, running a 45.752. So congratulations, Turf Tech, there with that fast lapper that he put in. Like I said, you got Bad Guy come in first. Second place was Nike Boy. Third was War Pig. Fourth was Turf Tech. Fifth was Brinkerhoff. And sixth was Genkate. So congratulations, guys. Congratulations, guys, on that opening weekend here at Cobra in the Arca Series. You guys put on a good race, and like I said, next week we'll be back at Atlanta, and I'm anticipating we'll have a few more guys in there. But yeah, I just want to say everybody thanks for watching. Be back next week or in about 20 minutes. We'll be back at the Cup Series on GC Sports. As you can watch the Cup guys, we're going to have 20 guys running Cup, running around Daytona. So, yeah, join us back. Till then, this is Butters coming at you. And you guys have a safe weekend. Have a fun weekend. And we'll see you all next Friday night at 8 Eastern here on Cobra YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Hit the likes if you enjoy the video or the broadcast. And we'll see you next week here live from Atlanta Motor Speedway. So, till then, guys, take care and peace out.